Hello, everybody. How are you? Hope you are people doing fine. As you know, we have this series. We already discussed project scope management, um, different process. First, we discussed the plan scope management 5.1 in detail. Then we discussed 5.2 collect requirements. Now we will discuss 5.3 define scope. So you can see in the screen define scope process inputs, tools, and technique in the output as per PMI Tembo 6th edition. This defined scope is the process of developing a detailed description of the project and product. Key benefit of this process is that it describes the product service result boundaries and acceptance criteria. Since you know all the requirements identified in the collect requirements may not be included in the project, the define scope process select the final project requirement from the requirement documentation developed during the last process select requirement. So as per the scope of the project, we will take information from collect requirement process group. We will use the output. So the preparation of this detailed project scope statement, that is the output of this process, will be built upon the major the deliverables, assumptions, and constraints. So you can see here the inputs project charter, because in project charter we have high level requirements, project risk, stakeholder list, some assumptions, high level assumptions. So we will use this project charter as input. And in project management plan, we will use scope management plan, which is the output of plan scope management first process. We will use this output as input in the define scope. Also, we will use some project documents, assumption logs, requirement documentation, risk register, and you know the common things, enterprise environmental factors and organization process assets always will be used as input in define scope and measure processing. The tool and technique used here, expert judgment from expert people like subject matter experts, or you can hire some consultant or the people who have more knowledge and expertise in the project of your organization. You will use here data analysis technique, alternative analysis. So alternative analysis is to meet the requirements and the objective identified in the charter. You make some different analysis, make some alternatives. And decision making technique use here multi-criteria decision analysis. You make different criteria to support your decision. And interpersonal and team skills will be used here as facilitation techniques. And also you will make here the most important thing is product analysis. Product analysis, basically you will be asking questions regarding your product or service, how it will be look like. So as you know, requirements are captured at high level and decomposed to the level of detail need to design the final product. So these are the tools and technique that will be used in define scope. And output will be, the main output is project scope statement. and there will be some updates in the document, project documents, assumption logs, because before you have high level assumptions, after this defining scope, there will be some assumption to be added in the assumption log. Maybe there will be new requirements arises, so you will be updating requirement documentation and requirement traceability matrix. Also, maybe you have here new stakeholder, so you have to update this new stakeholder.